Ladies and gentlemen, and this video is dedicated as a sort of trailer and promo to my new series I'll be doing on my YouTube channel. It is called The Noir Files. Now, this whole series was pretty much inspired by the YouTube channel Hillbrook Insane Asylum, who of course is the same guy who did the Mr. Rogues YouTube channel. Now, I've always loved those videos of these like sort of called like these weird characters, like these serial killers. And because of that, I wanted to do something similar, but then again, not too similar. So what I've done is I've created this the Noir Files as they tell the story of a detective, Jim Reed, nicknamed Noir Reed, and he's a police detective in the fictional city of Malton City. Now, the idea for this series was to basically have the police, like this character, tell the stories or the cases when he came up against these weird serial killers and also very bizarre gangsters. Now, again, I also want to do it as also a world building. Like, I don't want these characters to be in the same city as the Hillbrook characters because I sort of want to like have a bit of creative freedom to be in my own city, build like a sort of world building. And as a result, what I'm doing is I'm creating this city. And yeah, so he'll be going up against serial killers, bizarre gangsters, and I also want to have these characters also be commentary on a little bit of events that is happening in the world today, especially in law enforcement, and also create characters that you're scared of, but you have a little bit of sympathy to. Especially with my episode will be first episode will be coming up. I also want these characters will be inspired by many things. As in fact, the first episode will be coming up, and it will basically be a dedication to my love of the slasher films, which I really love so much. Also, I also want this series to also be reminiscent of the old school film noir movies of the 30s and 40s, but also one of my favorite TV shows, the original Untouchables of the 1950s. So yeah, this whole thing is just dedicated to that type of thing. And again, and if Mr. Rogues himself is listening to this video, I want to say first off, I'm a huge fan of your videos. I'm a huge fan of Hillbrook, and I want to be a part of this community that you set on Facebook. First off, if you're listening to this and you have never seen Mr. Rogues or Hillbrook, I highly recommend you go and watch his videos because they are absolutely fantastic. And it's always good to hear especially for the comic book community with his Mr. Rogues. It's always good to hear other opinions on those comic book characters. I also happen to like his new content that he's been doing. I find them to be very entertaining, they're very interesting, and again, if you haven't seen him, take a look. You would actually enjoy his content. I certainly do. And if you haven't seen Hillbrook, definitely check that out because he's definitely, in my opinion, doing very unique content that I don't think I've ever seen a YouTube channel do. Overall, I hope you really enjoyed this series. I really hope to enjoy making this series. Absolutely love it. And yeah, so tune in for my first ever episode we where Jim Reed is on his first ever case as a rookie detective, where he goes up against the thriller slasher. So until that episode airs, so long for now, and I hope you enjoy this series as I enjoy making it.